press conference today in the wake of the verified and authentic non-terrestrial transmission coming from just beyond the asteroid belt in our solar system.
Contact with the colony on Mars will be re-established and have nothing to do with the impending arrival of the mysterious aliens.
The McCulloch space station has just been destroyed.
Casualties
from the alien in our Mars.
Paris, Peking, Reykjavik, and Tokyo head the list of recent devastated cities. This is after the recall from what was once known as
Uplifting farewell speech as these brave soldiers took the fight to the Stroh's home planet. We, the rest of humanity, wish them luck and Godspeed as well.
Mother Goose, this is Red Leader Alpha Charlie 417.
Got you on the scope, Red Leader. See that big bad dust ball overhead?
Target is acquired. Heading towards nav point, X-ray Lima 7.
What is going on, guys? Hedninger here with Quake 2, another classic FPS and a very important game in the history of the genre. Obviously sequel to Quake, that should really go without saying, but it wasn't actually originally intended to be, but I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it was someone at Activision figured out that the game would sell more if it had Quake in the name. But yeah, anyway. Just like the first game, I'm having to run in a source port, obviously, because my OS is modern and the game is not. This is from 1997. So I'm using the engine called KM Quake, and in combination with that, I'm using the Ultimate Quake 2 patch off the Steam forums. So all the music works properly. Yeah, everything's good. But other than that, nothing else is all vanilla, so no texture packs, nothing like that, only the things that are included with this engine, and mostly I've kept it original, apart from like explosion effects and dynamic lighting for some anisotropic filtering, stuff like that. But yeah, pretty much what you see in 100% is original Quake 2. So yeah, let's get to it. So anyone who's played Quake 4 but not this will recognize quite a lot of this actually. A lot of the enemies are the same between this and Quake 4. Quake 4 is the only game in the series that is actually like a direct continuation, like a proper sequel in the true sense of the word. So you'll probably recognise a lot of these enemies. These are all the basic grunts, and of course I got my blaster with oh, wheel up is on bound. I should probably change that at some point anyway. Got used to using the numbers to change weapons again. But yeah, we now got our trusty shotgun, and this and its double-barreled bigger brother are going to be our best friends during this playthrough. Is there anything down there? I think it's kind of secret. Some nades, nice. So yeah, I did actually do a load of recording in this, like 2 hours worth. In a moment of madness, I just decided to start again from scratch. Plus I was using a different source port, and for whatever reason I just didn't like it. Especially because one of the main problems was the crosshair was horrifically misaligned. So you see I've got no trouble aiming. God damn it, that was stupid. Can we hit F2? Yes! That's the only other engine didn't have. You couldn't hit F2 and F3 to save and load. I had to go through the menus and do it all manually. And obviously, that's not great for the purposes of a playthrough in a game where we're going to be saving all the time. So yeah, I'm recording this. This one is being recorded. When is it? When is it? Put it into context, the first episode of the Battlefield 3 co-op went up today. Okay, so yeah, this isn't going to see the light of day for about a week, because that's going to be the only thing I'll be uploading to the channel. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. Yeah, nice blood effects. Those aren't original, that's from the engine. Run to the second level. Now hopefully this doesn't suffer from the same issues the other one had, where the music would stop at the end of each track. When the track, it didn't loop essentially, and it was really annoying. And there's no denying that it'd have the best shotguns in all the games since Doom. To get the machine gun. This game right here is where I got all my first-person shooter skills. This came out in 1997, and it was pretty much all I played. That was so yeah, I would have been 7 years old at the time, and yeah, pretty much just a lifelong id Software and Doom and Quake fan. Haven't put the game down in, let's see, it's 97 it came out, 2012 now, that's how bad my math was. 5 years. 5 years I've been playing this game. No, it isn't. Wow, that's how bad I am at math. You know what, I've been drinking, that's my excuse. However, someone put it in the comments how long it's been. It's more like 15. Ooh, that's what you gotta watch out for. Sometimes if you take the heads off, the gun will spasm and they'll start firing. So I think the Enforcers are one of the main enemies in this game that didn't make it into Quake 4. Those are these guys with the chain gun arms. Most of the others did. Here, another Enforcer. There he is. Oh, wow, we got a special effect when we shoot the water. No, not with that, we don't. I know there's a secret somewhere in here. There it is. So if you didn't figure out from the little intro cinematic, essentially Earth is under attack from an alien race called the Strogg, who are these guys. And they are essentially a race of warmongers who have raped their homeworld of its natural resources, polluted it to a point when nothing can survive without either being a cyborg or having severe mutations. So they've invaded Earth in an attempt to take our natural resources and also to kidnap our humans to repurpose into more Strogg. So all these guys we're seeing, they're all ex-humans who have been repurposed by the Strogg to act as security. So no one actually knows what the original Strogg look like, because they've gone to so many different worlds and just repurposed the populations into cyborg killing machines, which is kind of cool. And right here's the secret level where we're going to get the super shotgun way earlier than we actually should, which is always nice. We have to do that every time we go into a new level, otherwise it just sits there telling you your computer's been updated. Let's save, actually, it's been a while. But yeah, I've been looking forward to doing this for quite a while. It gives me an excuse to play through the game again. And I tested Quake 4 and I can get it to record. I can get it to run whilst recording at a nice stable 30 frames without dipping. Without dipping yet, I mean it might do at some point once the game starts getting hectic, but so far so good. So once this is over, I'll definitely consider doing Quake 4. I just need to get the same results with Doom 3. And yeah, it's good to go. Oh god, no! We gotta ride that again. Oh my god. Hello, there's a secret out there. God, this is long. Alright. Like to screw that up. Oh, he's gonna fire. Oh god. Oh, I took a lot of damage. I got a shotgun. Switch to the blaster, shoot the secret switch. And there's the red key card. Whoa! Wasn't expecting that. Yeah, this is where I got all my aiming skills and all that good stuff from. That's where I learned to circle strafe, all that good stuff. Don't want to do that. There we go. So the music was actually done. There's actually quite a lot of speculation about the music. Trent Reznor did the soundtrack for the first game. Obviously, Trent Reznor's famous for being frontman of Nine Inch Nails. But yeah, there was a lot of speculation about whether he did it because it's got that sort of cyber sound to it. But it was actually done by a company called, what company? Or it's rather a duo that do video game soundtracks called called Sonic Mayhem. Nearly forgot it then. They also did the soundtrack for Quake 3, which is a really good one. Quake 3 soundtrack is just awesome. But why can I hear a flyer? Okay, they can shoot up. And here's our new best friend. Oh god. Oh god. Yes, that's nice. Oh, I should also... I'm planning to do quite a lot of playthroughs for this channel. And I've been going through my library. Well, Wolfenstein 3D is not really one of them. But I was going to do like some gameplay. The same for Doom. I think I've already mentioned it. That, you know, I want to play Doom, but I don't actually want to do like a full playthrough because that would go on forever. But yeah, same for Wolf 3D. I mean, I'll do a bit of gameplay. But I'd quite like to do Wolf 2010 since I have that. And what's the other one? Thief Deadly Shadows is definitely one I'm looking at. It's just another game that I'm absolutely crazy for. But I think that's about it. Oh, and pretty soon I'll be doing Postal 2 for my channel. That was the other one. I have absolutely no idea how to get over there. Never have. Oh yeah, that's weird. Since we're here, actually no, that just filled out around there. Stick to the single barrel until we get a restock. I have to start remembering to save at the start of each area. Oh, this game actually got a PS1 port, which was actually really quite faithful. Probably one of the better ones. And actually had better graphics than the original PC version. It also had like light flares and stuff. It had less levels, but had more music tracks, because it included music from the expansions. But yeah, that is actually a really good port. It's also probably one of the first shooters for console that actually had proper twin stick controls. So yeah, you can always thank id and Quake for pushing boundaries in terms of first person shooters, which is why it's sad to see the state of stuff like Call of Duty. That's why guys like me get so frustrated about it, because I remember the golden days when stuff like this was king and we had quality titles and first person shooters are actually respected, whereas today it's almost like a dirty word. You know, if you say you've got a first person shooter game coming out, people immediately look down on it as being somehow base or less worthy than other titles, which really sucks. I'm trying to keep away from those barrels. Actually, I don't need to. I can jump from the top. Never mind. Oh, and as you probably noticed, I just picked up a clod damage, but it hasn't activated. In this game, we actually have an inventory, and oh crap, wasted that. We actually have to use items. Shit, he's gonna... Oh, that's what that does. Anyway, there are alarm buttons that they can press. That one just sets off explosives. But normally it calls in reinforcements. Oh, this also got a N64 port, but Quake 1 didn't get a PlayStation port. But yeah, the N64 port of this is fucking horrible. It's really bad. The graphics are god-awful. The animations are like 3 frames for like pumping a shotgun. It's ridiculous. It's really bad. Also, like, hardly any of the levels are original, and they're all just terrible. Yeah. That's a gunner? Oh god. These guys have a grenade launcher arm and a machine gun arm. But you see, like, it actually opens up. It's like 3 spinning barrels inside us. Yeah, the attention to detail for a game of this age is just second to none. Alright, we got a key. Just gotta grab that Enviro suit. And the only item down there is an adrenaline, so it's not really worth it. I forgot about those guys. Some bullets. Might as well fully stock before we move on. No reason not to. Oh god. Wait, he just kind of stood there to wait. Grab some nades. Yeah, just like the original Doom, we have health and armor items that just add 1 and allow you to stack up over 100. Which is quite useful. See, we're back to this area. So instead of having episodes in this game, we essentially have these hub areas that we can freely move around. But they're all in like sort of self-contained units. I don't even want to see it. Oh god. Got that quad damage. Triple. Alright, there's the end of the unit. Oh, I think we need to hit fire. There we go. Okay, there's actually meant to be voiceover over this bit. Well, I don't know what's happened to the sound. But essentially all it is a robotic voice reading what's on the screen. Kinda like me. Alright. Making pretty good progress. Okay. It's been about an hour. Oh, hello. Apparently blowing that up activated a switch. I hope my aiming's not too twitchy for you if you're watching. Obviously this is a Twitch shooter. The hell away from me. Worked out pretty well actually. That was there's a technician, there he is. Essentially just a brain in a jar that goes around fixing stuff. Thought I was behind cover, I wasn't, that was smart. Oh, I just took a big frame rate hit then, don't know what happened. It didn't dip below 30, so the video shouldn't be affected. Yeah, I'm playing at 60 and that just dipped down to 30. It's slightly odd. I've probably got guys listening to this now like, you're running Quake 2 at 60 frames? Your rig's shit. What you gotta remember is I'm running in a different engine and I'm recording, so... yeah. Oh, a nice little feature. Yeah, flies coming in. Do you kill enemies? So first Berserker. Purely melee. If you've played Quake 4, they're the big bold guys that hit the floor and shoot electricity at you. So I guess if for some reason you were interested in finding out more about this game or purchasing it for yourself, cheapest way to do it is to go on Amazon and get it for like £2 on disc. Or you can get it on Steam for about a £5, I think. Same for Quake 1. And obviously that'll be fully patched straight away, but you'll still need the Ultimate Quake 2 patch to get it to like run efficiently on a modern system. Otherwise it's liable to crash. When I say crash, I mean like not run at all. So keep that in mind. Yeah, I think that's, yeah, like you either get it on disc or Steam, or if you're on Xbox, it's bundled with Collector's Edition Quake 4. Same for PC actually, if you get Collector's Edition Quake 4 you get a complete Quake 2. So I've had Quake 2 like 3 different times now. You also get it as a PlayStation 1 port. And I think that's it. It's also available on the Xbox Marketplace, but not PlayStation Network. Just keep in mind that that version has no music. It was designed to run off the CD, and it's never been updated unless you use an unofficial patch or a source port or whatever. Come on. These guys have a real horrible habit of zigzagging out of gunfire. Straight off the edge. Wow, my rig does not like me using the machine gun. That just cut my frame rate in half. Oh, willow. It's whatever that effect is when it hits the wall.